a famous author on hold there, Beverly Jenkins, on the radio show, the Midnight Hour radio show.
Beverly!
How you doing?
Hey, how you been?
I have been well. Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming back.
And thank you for being so considerate with Miss Ashley Reed on the other line.
That's okay. Hey, I take my spot whenever I can.
I know that.
we done grew up.
Right.
We done grew up, Beverly. We got 12 million listeners minimum. That's just an estimate.
That's right.
In 18 countries. And let me speak out to them.
How many continents?
England, Germany, Sweden, Switzerland, Ghana, Ireland, United States, Senegal, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Hong Kong, China, even China listening to us, wow. Dominican Republic, Egypt, Brazil. They have a civil war in Egypt, and they listening to the Midnight Hour radio show. Brazil, Indonesia, Uruguay. I don't even know what that is. I ain't figured it out yet.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell her how many continents we on, dog.
You need to get a globe, too.
Right, we on. We in North America, South America. We in Asia. We in Africa. We in Oceania, whatever that is. You know what I mean? A couple.
He is horrible.
Sound like you got to swim to it. That's for sure.
You need one of the old school giant globes with all the
colors. Yeah. So how you been, Miss Jenkins?
I have been well. I'm sitting here watching your Bucks trying to beat up on my Spartans, but it ain't gonna happen.
No, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. You might as well go ahead and get the chairs out.
Hey, we got the best D in the country. We're doing good.
I know that's right. Yeah, we miss you. Oh, listen.
Well, I last time I got the numbers mixed up, and this time I got the days mixed up. I'm calling yesterday, got everything.
Oh, that was you that called yesterday. Okay.
And I'm like, oh man.
Don't be mixing up our days, Beverly Jenkins, famous author Beverly Jenkins.
Oh, you might have to write a book about it.
A lot of people don't know about you, Beverly.
I need to slow my roll, is what I need to do.
I know that's right.
Give a shout out to New York literary Nancy Yost.
Oh yeah, my agent. She's a wonderful lady.
Huge agent in New York City, Nancy Yost. New York literary is Beverly Jenkins, author. I mean, a publisher or a slash agent. Now,
right.
Your publisher is
HarperCollins,
and you won the 2013 NAA, nominated for the 2013 NAACP award.
Yes. Lots of very wonderful writer. You guys need to have her on as well if you haven't had.
Who is that?
Kimberly Lawson Roby. If you guys haven't had her.
No,
on.
we had your other friend on, Brenda Jackson.
Yes.
And she invited us to Florida. We couldn't make it, but we give a shout out to Brenda Jackson. But yeah, though, you wrote 39 books, ain't you? On like number 40 now.
Yeah, 40. I'm on 40. I'm in the middle. I think number 40.
Oh my God!
And all of them are top sellers, correct?
Yeah, all of them top sellers.
Every book she ever touched turned to gold, yo.
Scientists need to get a hold of your brain.
You heard?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's too much up in there.
You know what you asked for sometime, right?
Yeah, I know, right? That's major. Hey, let me ask you something. You ever meet Terry McMillan?
Have I ever met Terry? No, I have not.
We did.
I met her sister a long time ago. She and I were on a panel together, Rosalind.
Is that right?
Never had the pleasure of meeting Terry. No.
Wow. But yeah, she was on our show a few weekends ago.
Did you have a good time?
We had a ball.
Sure did.
We had a ball. I'm trying to tell you something. Just like we do with you every time.
I tried to take her up on that Thanksgiving invitation. She got so much money, I was going to tell her to fly a helicopter into Cleveland. And pick me up.
She got so much money, she could fly Cleveland to the helicopter. You know?
They are.
We'll go to her. So what's been new with you now?
Well, I'm working on the third book in the Destiny series. Book 2 came out in October. So these 3 brothers, and I'm working on this third brother, and he is due to my editor in New York in February. And then I have the series that was nominated for the NAACP award, Book 5, and that series will be out late April. So, grab one for Mother's Day for yourself and for your mama and your aunts and sisters and cousins and all that. And doing some touring starting in February. I will be in Savannah for their Black Heritage Festival. They're celebrating Pearl Clegg's play Flying West. So she's going to be there, and they've turned it into a ballet, so they've got a ballet company coming in. It's going to be awesome, and plus it's going to be in February, too. I get to leave Michigan and go to the warmth. It'll be wonderful.
I know, that's right.
So that's right. You is a Detroit young lady, huh?
Yeah.
Motor City
I'm a
in the
D-girl.
house.
I'm a D-girl. I'm from East Side, so.
Saeed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My family live up off
Represent,
Joy
yo.
Road. Off
Really?
Joy
Okay,
Road.
that's West Side, yeah.
West Side. West Side.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to keep busy and doing some things and going here and there, and blessed to have this awesome life that I'm living.
So tell us about that Black Cowboy book again, Beverly.
Topaz. I like writing about the black and brown outlaws and lawmen of Indian Territory. And Indian Territory was was the name of now the state of Oklahoma. But it's the place where they shipped most of the Native Americans that were east of the Mississippi after their lands were stolen. And you had black towns out there that are still there. And I like setting stories there because it's a part of our history that is not really taught in school. One of the most famous black sheriffs was Bass Reeves, who, I don't know if you've been on Facebook, you've got this thing circulating that the Lone Ranger may have been based upon this brother's life. He was an awesome deputy sheriff out of Indian Territory. So I like setting my stories there because you got a lot of different stuff. You've got the Black Seminoles there, who were one of the tribes that were shipped west, and their fight with the United States and Florida up until Vietnam was probably the most, from what the historians say, the most costly war that the United States has ever fought until Vietnam. These people refused to move. So they shipped them. They shipped the Cherokee. You get the Trail of Tears when the Cherokee were forced to walk to Oklahoma from their lands in Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi. So you just got a great stories, great history. Like I said, not very well known.
Right. Beverly, we got about 4 minutes left.
That's okay.
So I want to give Ronnie Knight, who is a gospel man up in here, you gospel legend kind of like sort of opportunity to go ahead and ask you a question.
Okay, that's fine. How are you? I guess I should say hello.
Blessed and highly favored. How about yourself?
Same thing here.
Now I'm looking at just your collection of books, and out of your 40, just a two-part question.
Okay.
Out of your 40, what is your most favorite? And a lot of your books seem to be based on relationships. Can you give us any relationship advice?
Let's see. The best book is kind of hard because it's like trying to pick which of your children you like most.
Good answer.
Never
The oldest boy.
or the oldest girl like me,
I'm
right?
the youngest.
Yeah, right.
And relationships, I had a great, I lost my husband 10 years to cancer.
Sorry to hear that, dude.
One of the best things you can do is to sort of step back and not try and change each other. People go into a marriage, and sometimes ladies are very, very, guilty of this. They want to plane him and sand him and paint him, and and you married him for a reason. So my thing is, work together. Everything is compromised. Nobody's always right. Nobody's always wrong. And there are going to be days you want to bury him in the backyard. Just like days my husband wanted to bury me in the backyard, and the next day I want to bury him in the backyard.
Yeah.
But, we had 32 good years because we were friends. He had my back. I had his back. He was the best supporter that, I ever had. So, you get married for a reason. Kids these days get married, and 3 days later they divorcing or they, out with somebody else. Deal with your commitment. Deal with your life. Grow up.
Wow.
You got to get over yourself a lot of times.
Beverly, you know what? We got about 2 minutes left.
That's
What
cool.
I want to do is two things. I want to invite you back to the show in March. I'm sure your book will be out by then.
No, not till end of April.
Okay.
The book I'm working now won't be out till the fall. It takes 8 months to go from my house to the stores.
Okay.
But I'm open to coming back whenever you guys want.
Okay, well, we want to bring you back in March if we can, because we don't want to cut you short, because you got 40 books out there.
Yeah,
And March is Women's History Month too.
There you go. See,
All right.
you got a plethora.
Yeah, so we can do a twofold thing. No problem.
Let's do it.
Right. So let's go ahead, Beverly. I don't know how that music got there. It just keep creeping up on us. Tony Braxton, where you at, girl? No, it's time. That's them letting me know it's time to go to break, But
That's all right.
It's all right, Beverly. You know what? We're going to talk to you again, and we're going to give you 30 seconds, though, to induct you into the Midnight Hour Hall of Fame. It started with Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr. So give us 30 seconds of anything you want to say out of any of your books.
Read the history. That's all I got to say. Read the history, because if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going.
Beverly Jenkins on the Midnight Hour Radio
Just
Show.
been inducted.
Beverly.
We'll